My name is Tucker with Green Hat Kiteboarding, and we're here today prone foiling on the A10X.
Your first session, what was your first kind of like reaction to it?
That's a good question. I don't like to speak with authority on new foils, like unless you've been riding it for a month. But I will, because my first impression was that I really liked it. I feel like the party line is that it's going to bank better and it's going to surf better, but that it doesn't pump as well. But I think the thing to remember is most of the code lineup is so efficient anyway, so it still pumps really good. And I think what I most noticed is like a sense of user friendliness. So like even if you don't pump as fast as you might on some of your other gear, it is very stable and easy to use and super responsive. I've been telling all my friends it feels more like my thruster than my thruster does.
Your wing beforehand was the 720S.
Yeah, that's kind of a daily driver in good waves.
So do you feel that the A10X is now kind of taken over that spot?
Yeah, I can't think of a day where I would rather ride the 720, except maybe on like a shore runner. Today is kind of lined up and like breaking really fast down the line. The 720 can be fun to like point and shoot, but if you really want to let loose on the turrets, the A10 is I think the better wing. And like for the style of prone riding that I like to do, and like where I want my foiling to go and get better and improve, this is I think the right tool for the job.
Would you go any bigger?
Maybe. It'd be cool to explore the surfy feeling in really tiny waves, or like this season when you're in really heavy rubber, if it's your second session that day or you've been foiling consistently that week, like downwind and prone and your legs are kind of shot, it would be cool to have an option to go out. Definitely really excited to ride this without all the heavy rubber, get into a lighter suit or some shorts this summer.
Cool.
Really cut loose and see what it can do.
Do you feel more confident in riding that when trying to do aggressive turns compared to the S series?
Yeah, especially when you ride out of an aggressive turn and then the wheels start turning and you think like, well, what else can I do? And like on the S series, if I set it up and conditions are good, I can do like the turn I really want to do, but it may be harder, I think, to like link a few of those together. And you really have to be on the brake lever with the S series, where this one seems to like a variety of different speeds, and like it'll still respond and perform like through the whole range. So if you want to put it into like a steeper section of a wave or like anything kind of above the lip stuff, like it's totally comfortable going into that territory and like you're not stepping on a landmine. I am excited to swap out tails. I'm on the 150 today and the other few sessions that I've been testing it, and it's nice to have like the dig out range, like to pump slow and keep your altitude high and easy. But I'd like to try this with a smaller tent.
Okay. For
sure. You know what else is cool is I don't do like any kind of aerial stuff whatsoever, but the wing has a ton of pop. Like I'll do these like little flyaways and stuff. Anytime you want to ollie out of the water, it's like a pogo stick, or like a springboard.
Okay.
Like it's really easy to get a ton of pop, which is a cool feeling. It's true about pumping, but also like anything leaving the water. So for wing guys who are into like the real acrobatic stuff, or like the dudes behind the boats, like to the crazy tricks, this would definitely be something I could see like in their quick.
So with that, do you think that it needs to be powered?
No, but I've been more into winging in the past 6 months than like ever before, and I think it would be really exciting to be powered up, to have like your sails are full, so you're not worried about pumping or anything, and you can just kind of explore like all the surfiness.
Okay. Yeah. Because it's got a shorter span, you wouldn't need to go like 80, right?
Oh, like a taller mast, you mean?
Mast,
I think,
fuse.
If anyone out there is wondering if you should experiment more, I'm always an advocate for that. You definitely find the limits of like where it feels good, where it doesn't. I'm on the 75. It's like responsive. It's comfortably prone. Pumps well. 80, you're going to be taking on like a little bit more weight. I like to save weight. I would be really excited to try this on different boards, like smaller prone equipment, mid-lengths, like what I'm riding today, different wing boards. Yeah, I feel like it'd be fun to kind of dial that feeling.
Okay. And then what fuse are you running?
Small,
Small.
but that's because it's the only one I own. So,
Okay.
yeah, the guys have said really good things about the extra small. Not something I've played around with a lot. I kind of like warmer weather to be like experimentation season, and then when I'm cold and in a wetsuit, I'm going to stick with what's comfortable, so I can be home for nap time, happy with my wave count.
Sick.
I think, yeah.